Allow your body to find a very comfortable way to sit, whether you're sitting on a chair or whether you're sitting on a meditation mat. Let your posture be upright, but not uptight, so your body needs to be relaxed. If it feels okay for you, close your eyes and place your attention to the sensation of your breathing body. If you decide to keep the eyes open, allow your gaze to rest on the floor. Focus your attention to your breathing. Be mindful as you breathe in. You're aware of the full details of how you breathe in. And be mindful as you breathe out. Your attention is with your breath as you slowly breathe out. Take a few deep breaths. As you continue to become more aware of your breathing body, slowly bring your attention to the forehead. Feel the energy of your mind behind your eyes and at the temples. Let go of any tensions in the muscles on your face. Bring awareness to the hollow space of the mouth. See if you can release any tensions at your neck or your throat. As you send the breath down into the body, begin to pour your awareness down into your body. Slowly begin to move awareness across the top of your shoulders, releasing any tensions that you can be aware of. Let your awareness slowly move down into your bicep and elbows, down into your forearm and wrists, bring your awareness into your hands, feeling the sensation of all 10 fingers. If you begin to recognize that your mind wanders or that you become lost in your thoughts, plans, or memories, just take a short pause and bring your attention back to the sensation of your breathing body. As you continue to do this over and over again, see if you can also bring an attitude of kindness and friendliness toward yourself. If you find this to be challenging, you can offer yourself a simple phrase of, "May I be at ease." Now bring your attention back to the center of your body. Feel the sensations of the breath at your belly. Allow the belly to soften as you feel the rise and fall of your breathing. Allow your awareness to drop into the body by connecting with the experience of gravity. Feel the weight and pressure of your body sitting on the chair or sitting on the meditation mats. Connecting your attention to the touch point of the sitting, breathing, and your body. Extend your awareness across the top of your thigh into the knee, down the front of your leg, feeling thin shin bone in the front, the muscles of the calf in the back, finally arriving down inside of your feet as they rest on top of the floor. Putting your full awareness into the left foot. And then bring your awareness to your right foot. Open your full awareness to all the sensation in your body, recognizing that there is a body, there is a body sitting, there is a body breathing. Allow your awareness to rest in the body. Just be watchful of the sensation. You don't need to judge it or discriminate it. As best you can, establishing present time mindful awareness of the body. Returning back to the breath and the body anytime you recognize that your mind has wandered. Now slowly take a deep breath in. Breathe in and breathe out. Without opening your eyes, you can slowly move your head to the side and rotate your shoulder forward and backward. When you're ready, you can rub your hand together to warm up your palms. Once your palms are warm up, you can cover your eyes with your palms and start to massage your eyes, your face, your head, your neck and shoulder, and down your body. Okay, when you're ready, then you can pick up your pen and paper and we'll continue with the class. So next, we're talking about mindfulness of feelings. In the Buddhist sense, feeling, or translated from the word Vedana, refer to the qualities of pleasantness, unpleasantness, and neutralities that arise with the contact of every moment's experience. Whenever there's a contact, there would be feelings. Our sixth sense organ would interact with their sense object, and the associate consciousness would arise. When the three of them meet, I should say, they would create this contact. So an example would be our eyes, like all of your eyes right now, are looking at this video. So that's the sense object for the eyes, and the eye consciousness would arise. So when our eye seeing the video and the eye consciousness arise, all three together would create this contact. And of course, whenever there's a contact, feelings would arise. Feelings arise with both physical and mental phenomena. And so feelings arise when we hear a sound or when we think of something. So why is feeling important? Think about it. Feeling conditions our various reactions in our actions and our mind. When we're not mindful, pleasant feelings habitually conditions desires and clinging. Unpleasant feelings would conditions dislike and aversion, and neutral feelings conditions delusion or ignorance. On the other hand, if we're mindful, we have a choice. We can choose how we want to respond to the feelings. In this way, we can always practice the three acts of goodness: to do good deeds, say good word, and think good thoughts. It becomes the key to breaking this chain of sufferings. How do we start to abandon these habitual tendencies in response to feelings? And we start to do that with being mindfully aware of the feelings when they arise in the practice of mindfulness of feelings. As the Buddha said, when feeling unpleasant feelings, one knows I feel unpleasant feelings. When feeling an unpleasant feelings, one knows I feel an unpleasant feelings. When feeling a neutral feelings, one knows I feel a neutral feelings. We start with simple, direct, and clear recognitions of the feelings that arise. We don't need to analyze it, judge it, compare it, or understand why these feelings are happening. We should mindfully observe how that feelings arise and how it ceases. The practice of mindfulness of feelings leads us to a deeper and more direct insight into the impermanent nature of feelings as we see how feelings arise and disappear. The Buddha told us that feelings are like bubbles. If we see the transitory nature of whatever feelings arise, we become less identified with them, less attached to the present feelings, and less dislike the unpleasant one. How does mindfulness of feelings help us in our life? If we can recognize the feelings that arise when they arise, we can better manage our emotions. We won't react right away in response to our feelings and do or say things that we regret later. Also, if we can observe the impermanence of feelings, their linkage with craving, and aversion will be weakened more and more until that bondage is finally broken. As the Buddha told us, whatever feeling one feels, whether pleasant, unpleasant, or neither pleasant nor unpleasant, one abides contemplating impermanence in those feelings, contemplating fading away, contemplating relinquishment, contemplating thus, one does not cling to anything in this world. When one does not cling, one is not agitated. When one is not agitated, one personally attained nirvana. So, from what the Buddha said, we can realize that if we are mindful of our feelings, like we start off with being mindful of our feelings, we can slowly understand the true nature of feelings, which is not permanent. It is changing all the time. So, it is not the self. And because of realizing this true nature of feelings, would slowly abandon them and let go of this clinging to them. And because of not clinging to them, we can attain nibbana. We can be free from our sufferings. And so this is the mindfulness of feelings. So now we're going to prepare for the guided meditation for mindfulness of feelings. So again, you can put down your pen and paper and sit on a chair or your meditation mat, and we would, I guess, we'll practice the mindfulness of feelings for a little bit right now, so that when you're practicing on your own, you will sort of know how to guide yourself in your meditation to be aware of your feelings. So when you're ready, sit in a very comfortable position. You can fold your leg, or you can just simply place your feet on the ground if you're sitting on a chair, and you can close your eyes. Start off with relaxing your body. So guide yourself in relaxing from your head to your shoulders to down your body. Relax your whole body. When your whole body is relaxed, you can focus your attention to your breathing. Be mindful as you breathe in and be mindful as you breathe out. Take a few deep breaths on your own. If you have finished with your deep breathing, you can start to breathe naturally. So you do not try to control your breathing. Be very mindful as you breathe in and mindful when you breathe out. When you notice your mind has wandered, as it always does, gently come back to your breathing. Now, shift your attention from your breath and ask yourself these questions. What am I feeling right now? What emotions are my feelings right here, right now. If you sit down for this meditation without any strong emotions, perhaps you're feeling contentment, or perhaps you're curious, or maybe there's another emotion inside, such as longing or yearning, or perhaps sadness or joy, worries, or perhaps a sense of stress, maybe loneliness, or maybe you're bursting with pride or feeling lost or envy. Maybe you're having a lot of feelings right now. Try to identify the strongest feelings that you're having and give it a name quietly in the midst of your feelings. Let yourself become aware of the emotions in your mind. And when you have an emotion, label it and give it a name. Then repeat that name for 3 times in a kind and gentle voice. For example, worry, 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 joy, joy, joy. Just label the emotions. You don't need to judge it or discriminate it or compare it. Then you can return to your breathing. Feel your breath. And now go back and forth between your breath and your emotions in a relaxed way. When you feel the emotion, label it and then return to your breath. If you feel overwhelmed by the emotion or it's very disturbing, then just stay with your breath until you feel better. Breathe. Feel each breath and feel the loving kindness, the goodwill that's within you and has even inspired you to undertake this meditation. The wish to be happy and free from sufferings, feeling that innate goodwill and breathe through your heart. And when the emotion arise or sweep away your attention, just label it and then return to your breath. Slowly take a deep breath in and breathe out. Without opening your eyes, you can slowly move your head to the side and rotate your shoulder forward and backward. When you're ready, you can rub your hand together and warm up your palm. Then massage your eyes with your palms and your face, your head, and down your body.